Hey, good morning, FSRC. Woo-hoo! It is Stephanie. I'm excited you guys are here. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Robin. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Chantel. Francis. Gina. I see you guys here. How cool is that? Oh my gosh. All my girlfriends from US and Canada, FSRC. Are we going to show up at Jubilee and have fun in the pool? Say yes. It is crazy winter in California. And I know it's like raining. And you guys live in like Canada, it's like minus 58. And in Ohio, it's like crazy, scary cold. It's raining here and we're like freaking out. We don't even own jackets in California. So I can't wait to have some pool time with you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, you guys. So I want to respect your time. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is our FSRC Saturday morning call. And I just want to say, wow, March is here. Yay. Let's embrace this month with awesome ambition, energy, and excitement. Who's excited for March? Who's already watched their My Week video? Anybody? Yeah. There's a lot of exciting things happening in the business. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Stephanie, and I am the business leader of Razzmatazz. And today, I'm excited to talk to you about something I'm pretty passionate about, and that is helping you guys maybe deepen, strengthen what I like to call your love language of Tupperware, okay? The love language of Tupperware. Who loves Tupperware? Give us a big heart right there, yeah. Love Tupperware, right? And by that I mean helping you develop the confidence in having a bigger, what I call demonstrator vocabulary. Because I'm somebody, I believe that words really matter. Okay, words make an impact, words make a difference. And so today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, just really thinking through some processes of and get out a pen and paper. By the way, I didn't say that at the beginning. Get a pen and paper because we're going to work through a couple things. Because I believe that words, you can learn to use the words to make an incredible, impactful difference. Okay, we make a great impression with our brand. Obviously, our brand is an investment. It is not a cheap product. And so we want to make sure that we are impactful in the words that we use and the way that we demonstrate our products and what we say matters. So I want you guys to think about making an impression, and you can learn to do this because I came into Tupperware at 22 years old. I was raised by a single mom 16 miles from town. Oh my gosh. And I was raised like hippie style, hippie California style, you guys. So like my mom, my meals growing up were like tofu and grass bean sprouts out of glass jars with screens in them. Like we didn't have, there was no way my mom would have had plastic in her home or anything like that. So I did not grow up with the Tupperware love language. I didn't grow up having a Shape-O ball and all of those cool things. So what I can tell you though, is I did get introduced to Tupperware and it really changed my life. And I was taught the things that I'm going to share with you today. So I believe that anybody can learn to develop the love language of Tupperware. They can learn to develop what I call a demonstrator vocabulary that is going to help you in so many ways. It's going to help you increase your sales. It's going to help you host coach. It's going to help you do all kinds of amazing things. So are you guys ready for that? Okay. So I again believe that words that you can learn to use are impactful. Okay. They make a great impression. I believe that words are persuasive in telling a story. And at our parties or at our recruit interviews or at our business meetings or meetings where our business leader might at a guest event or a bingo or whatever, and your leader kind of puts you on the spot and says, hey, tell your Tupperware story. I believe that you can be very impactful and persuasive in telling a story. Because in Tupperware, we're storytellers, okay? We learn to paint pictures about people's lifestyles. And sometimes that can, we create a little bit of pain there when people are stressed out and they're fast fooding and they're throwing away a ton of stuff in the environment and all that crazy stuff. So I want you to think about how everything you say and do, always kind of bring it back to how Tupperware has made a difference. And think about the words you say. So we're going to walk through that today, giving a little bit of time for people to jump on. Good morning. Good morning. If you just joined us, I'm super excited that you are here. Okay. I also believe that words convey a very strong message. And when you're sharing your message, it builds a belief system, not only in your customer, your host, your potential consultant, but in yourself, most of all in yourself. So when my mentor and leader, Diana, taught me all these things I'm going to share with you today, it built a belief system in me, learning to really be purposeful in the words that I use and what I say when I walk into that meeting environment, when I walk into my kitchen and I'm impacting my friends or family, or I'm entertaining, and when the product comes into my hands, I'm very purposeful in what I do. I might be very animated in my normal life, but when a Tupperware product comes into my hands, I'm always taught to just elevate that product and just think about the words that I say when I'm describing it, when I'm using it, when I'm telling a story about it. So that's what we're here to do today. So we want words to be impactful. We want them to be persuasive in getting people to believe that there's a better life out there, a better lifestyle out there. We want to convey a certain message. Okay, and I love that Tupperware has embraced and captivated the home message in everything that we do, because home stands for healthier eating. Who doesn't want more of that? Home stands for organized. Who doesn't want to be more organized? Home stands for making or saving money. Who doesn't want to make more or save more money? Everybody wants that, right? And then E stands for, in our home message, we can always remember, if we're at our parties and we get a little bit lost on what our message really is, I want you to always come back to an acronym. I want you to come back to home and think about, oh my gosh, talk about healthy eating, talk about organization, talk about making or saving money, talk about the impact, the difference we can make on our environment and the ecosystem because of Tupperware. So I love that. The home message instills such a belief system in us. And when we believe, and we're at our parties, or we're at a sales event and we're doing a discovery table, or you're at your guest events, or you're at a team cooking party, and talk about that home message, it's exciting. It elevates our brand. It brings value to your vocabulary. And that's what I'm here to do today, is to make sure that you have the confidence to intrigue and engage your audience. And words make a difference. When I was new, I would say, oh, check this out. This product is so cool. It's so cool. Okay, show me a thumbs up or a like if this product is cool. It's cool. Okay, but cool isn't going to necessarily encourage everybody to choose to invest. Okay, and so we're going to talk about that a little bit today. All right. So in getting started, I want you to make note of a couple things that I learned over my career in Tupperware, 31 years in Tupperware, whoop, whoop, and I learned from the best, a couple things. So I want you to bullet point this. Number one, I personally believe we do not sell Tupperware, okay? Of course we do. Of course we do, okay? But nobody wants to be sold to. Nobody wants to be sold to. You guys all know what I'm talking about. You don't want to be sold to. You want to be engaged. You want to understand. You want to have an experience, and words matter, okay? So I believe that people choose to invest in Tupperware, okay? People don't buy Tupperware, and we don't sell Tupperware. That's my belief system. I was raised to share with people that I believe with understanding and with empowerment and with stories, and us being facilitators of fun at our parties, and us being solution and system-based girlfriends, and we teach people how they can be more organized, how they can eat more healthy, how they can make more money, that we become that facilitator of fun. We become that person that brings value to their life. And in all that, they're going to choose to invest. They're going to choose to invest in you. as their consultant. They're going to choose to invest in our brand because they love it and deserve it. And you're here to weave stories about a quality of a lifestyle. Okay, so I believe, number one, I believe we don't sell Tupperware and people don't buy Tupperware. Okay, we're storytellers, and based on their life and their experiences, they're going to choose to invest, and they're going to choose to invest in the best. That's my belief system. So when people say, what do you do? I don't say I sell Tupperware, okay? Because nobody wants to be sold to, okay? I believe that I'm an ambassador of our brand. So that's number two, okay? You're an ambassador of the Tupperware brand, okay? And you're a talent scout at every outing, at every event, at every cooking class, at every party you do. You're an ambassador, okay? That's a powerful word, okay? You don't sell Tupperware. You're an ambassador of the best brand ever, okay? And when you're at a party, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm here today because I'm an ambassador of the Tupperware brand. Who loves Tupperware? Raise your hand. Guess what? They're all going to raise their hand. How exciting is that? And I'm here today because I'm a talent scout, and I'm looking for people that love Tupperware. Who in this room loves Tupperware the most? Or who at this event loves Tupperware the most? Because Tupperware is always looking for people just like you that love Tupperware like I do, right? I'm an ambassador of the Tupperware brand. People love our brand name, you guys. It is right up there with like Cadillac, Levi's. Put in the comments, what's your favorite brand besides Tupperware? Okay, people are brand shoppers. Today's people love brands. They love to they're happy to invest money and top hard-earned dollar, but they need to understand the brand. So you're an ambassador of the brand. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, and we are looking for ambassadors in every street, in every neighborhood, in every city, in every community. I'm here today because I am a talent scout and I'm an ambassador of the Tupperware brand. Do you love Tupperware? All right, so those are some things you can say. Okay, number three, I was always taught that features tell, but benefits sell. Okay, so write that down. Features tell, but benefits sell. And what I mean by that is a feature of a product or a feature of anything is something that you can kind of physically see. It's a feature, all right? A benefit meets a need, okay? And a benefit, think of it like a situation solver, all right? So people need more time or more money or more organization, or they're looking for healthier eating. So when you're demonstrating, there's kind of a rule of thumb, okay? You want to think about this. Features tell, benefits sell. And as you're building your Tupperware love language, your demonstrator vocabulary, you want to think about that, okay? One great idea, here's the rule of thumb that I was taught, one great idea for every $5 to $10 in value, okay? Because you have to show value. And what I mean by that is a lot of times as a new consultant, I would hold something up and I would say, wow, this is really pretty. Let me look at my camera here. How many of you guys love, this is really pretty? Okay, that's not enough. People aren't going to choose to invest in something just because it's pretty. Okay, or beautiful or whatever. You're going to have to build on it a little bit. One great idea for every $5 to $10 in value. Okay, so I'm also a firm believer. We're going to do a little practice here. So you need a pen and paper. You need your tablet out. Okay, and I believe that practicing and kind of noodling and doodling is time really well spent. I went to a new consultant class years ago, 31 years ago, when I was 22 years old. And remember, I didn't own Tupperware. I wasn't raised with Tupperware. So I actually have learned every bit of this from scratch up. And my leader, Diana, taught me to take a notepad, okay? And she taught me to write the word feature. Then she taught me to write the word benefit. And then she taught me to put another column over here with a little heart that was called heart talk. Okay, how does that touch people's heart? How does that engage in emotion? How do you get them to feel a little bit of pain of sitting in those fast food lines and you want to ditch the drive-through? Like, who loves that? Nobody loves that. People don't like to work and then have to go to the grocery store and think about what they're cooking at the very last second all the time. They live in that world of crazy stress, okay? So I want to show you what I mean, because I actually did it for this call, because I do this all the time, okay? So I don't know if you can see this, but I wrote, okay, over here, it's backwards. Feature, benefit, and heart talk, right? Or wait, backwards. You know what I mean? Okay, so get out your piece of paper, and I want you to kind of make some columns. All right, think about that. Make some columns. And then I want you to just, over the course of 1 week, okay, I'm at the end of the call today, I'm going to give you a 1 week challenge. Within 1 week, I really want you to kind of work on learning some words and thinking about this a little bit, okay? So let's just take a product right here, okay? And we're going to hold it up, and we're going to talk about features, okay? Then we're going to talk a little bit about benefits. Then we're going to talk a little bit about some heart talk and how to put that together when you're demonstrating at an event or at a party or at, let me see, there we go, or at a cooking class or anything. You want to hold your product in its best light. You want to try to stand still. You want to think about, oh my gosh, okay, I'm looking at this. What is its features? So in the comments, type a feature. Feature something you see. Okay, type something, somebody. Okay, don't make me call you out. All right, something you see. So when you're working with a new consultant and their kit comes in, help them pull out product and think about pull out a product one at a time. I mean, I had to do this one at a time. What is something you see? What's a feature? What is a benefit of that? Okay, and how can we engage that in a sentence that creates a little bit of heart talk? Because people invest on emotion. So if you can kind of take a feature, benefit, and create a sentence, you're going to have a vocabulary and words that wow, and we're going to go into that as well. So nobody has any words. Okay, all right, so let me give you an example. Is this stylish? It's pretty stylish. Okay, stylish is a great word. What about modern? Is it kind of modern? Is it chic? Elegant? Is it classic? Might be classic. I hope I didn't freeze. Oh my gosh, now I'm worried that I froze. Somebody tell me you can see me. Because if I did all this training and I'm frozen, I'm going to be so upset. I did that one time, you guys. I did a training for like 30 minutes and it like froze at like 3 minutes in, and I just kept going. And then everybody commented that I cut off, and I had to do the whole thing over at a whole nother time, at a whole nother day, because I was busy the rest of the day. Oh, Marilyn. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, yes, you can see through. Okay, good. So I'm still live. That's good. Okay, so yes, it is stylish. It's modern. It's classic. Okay, those are features. Okay, so think of a benefit. A benefit might be another great word, versatile. Okay, it's versatile. So I would say something like, oh my gosh, isn't this so exciting? This is something that is see-through, it is stylish, it is classic, and this makes it so versatile because can you imagine all different types of salads that you could create and serve in this beautiful, elegant bowl, okay? And of course it has a beautiful seal, so you can start to demonstrate some of its features and different things, attributes of your set or attributes of the system that it comes in, whatever that might be, whether it be modular mates or anything else. But you're going to talk a little bit about a feature, then you're going to say the benefit of that. Well, that makes it very versatile. It saves you a ton of time because you can see what's inside, right? Now I want you guys to think about an emotion. For me, pride is a very big emotion. So a lot of times when I connect the dots of whatever set I'm selling or featuring, I always connect it back to some sort of pride because I would be so proud. So I would say, oh my gosh, can you guys imagine how proud you're going to feel serving and entertaining with ease in this beautiful, clearly elegant bowl collection? And okay, so you're going to use a little bit of words as you describe features. So whenever, let's say sampling comes out or a new catalog comes out and you get a brand new product. I was always taught to put it in front of me, and then I was taught to get out a notepad and write down features, benefits, and then heart talk. And I had to look at the feature. I was taught to hold it up and look at it. Describe it to yourself. Think of some good descriptive words. Well, it's classy. It's hit. It's see-through. It's durable. It's like list a bunch of stuff. Just keep going. And then you kind of start to connect the dots. Benefits. Well, if it's what are the benefits of this bowl? So features, then benefits, and then under your heart talk column, try to practice and create a sentence that kind of connects the dots of the feature, the benefit, and the heart talk. So again, let's go back to my basic example. And this is about practice, you guys. Okay, so I would say, oh my gosh, this is the stylish, most modern, yet classic bowl, because Tupperware is about classic. We have the best bowl, okay? No doubt about that. But with this being see-through, what an amazing benefit for your family. When you're entertaining, how easy is that, all right? People can see what they need. It's gonna save you so much time and money. And I want you to think about how awesome you're gonna feel when you do a baked potato bar or a salad bar and everybody can choose their own. Won't that be great when you have some neighborhood or birthday parties or get-togethers, right? And what about just even your family weeknight winter dinners? If you were to create an amazing salad bar for your family, right? They're gonna think, Mom, what's got into you? Are you like Rachel Ray or what? They're gonna be so excited. So think about that. So in the chat, I hope you chatted in a couple words that you might like. When you think about this, think deeper words than just clear, pretty. Think of your very best descriptive words. And at the end of the call, we're going to do a little bit of an exercise, and then I'm going to give you a challenge, okay? All right. So the other thing I want to talk to you guys about when you become a demonstrator and you're building value, because remember, we don't sell Tupperware and people don't buy Tupperware, okay? We're an ambassador. We're a facilitator of fun. We are lifestyle game changers. And in doing that, we want to build this vocabulary of words that get people to immerse themselves into their situations, their lifestyle, all right? And we want to engage the audience. So now you got to build some value a little bit. So building value, one great idea and tip for every $5 to $10 in value. So if you're demonstrating and you're sharing this beautiful, clearly elegant set, you want to think about, okay, let's say you put together a set at your parties, because a whole nother training call topic is set selling, okay? We're not training on set selling today. We're training on building your vocabulary and your confidence in words that you use, because words matter. So in this set, let's say you create a $100 set, you want to be sharing at least a minimum of 10 great ideas about why they would choose to invest in this beautiful, clearly elegant collection that you're featuring. So let me give you some ideas, all right? So if you were to choose to invest in our beautiful, clearly elegant collection, which is of course so chic, so stylish, so modern, right? And how fun is that? It's really versatile and you can use it for a ton of salads. So just at this party for tickets or auction money, tell me, if you were to serve this on your table, what kinds of salads would you put in here? So you guys put in the comments, give me some ideas. If you were to use this size bowl, how would you use this? Okay, when I was new, remember, I didn't have a lot of traditions. I didn't have a big family. I didn't grow up cooking like a lot of you did. We didn't have picnics and barbecues and potlucks with the grandma's favorite potato salad, macaroni salad, blah, blah, blah. I didn't even know that. So when I started Tupperware, I never even ate like that. I didn't know that. So I was taught this. And I had to, where I learned is I asked my customers at my parties. So I would go to my parties and I'd say, so for tickets or auction money, tell me, let's think of a bunch of different salads. What are some of your family's traditions? What are your grandma's favorite salads in the summer? What salads are on your holiday table? Can you even imagine this being used as a centerpiece? What if this was filled with just holiday ornaments, baubles and beads and balls, you know, dripping out, and you had some fabric and it was just a centerpiece? What if it was filled with your favorite Chex Mix or your favorite homemade candy mix that maybe you is a tradition for your family, or caramelized pralines or whatever you call them, right? A nut mix, okay? And imagine you're demonstrating and showing a bunch of different sizes, okay? Because our Clearly Elegant collection has so many different sizes, right? But you can be using this for so many different things. Centerpieces, imagine different holidays. Imagine it being used for toppings, right? Or staging. If you want to have a family fun night, or you're doing a cookie decorating party or a whatever, and your family's going to come in the kitchen, think of all the different ingredients that you would have out on your island or your kitchen, and everybody would be able to choose their own, or they would be able to scoop their own. And for those of us that are doing meal prep parties, or you're doing any kind of parties, you've got to add the Clearly Elegant bowl set to your kit, because it stages your food so well, and people take pictures, and it's so awesome that they can see through. People love clear. They love see-through. Would you guys agree? How many of you love see-through containers, right? So think about meal prep, family fun times, different seasons, different holidays. And what about build your own bars? I mean, not just salads, but what about build your own baked potato bar, taco salad bar, build your own chips and dips and appetizer bar with different dippers. And then the littler bowls would have different dippers, meaning veggies, different chips, different things. And then in the smaller bowls, you might have different sauces or whatever, okay? What about a sandwich and a salad sidebar? So you'd have, you know, rolls, and then in the smaller one, you might have a couple different lunch meats or different condiments, lettuce, tomatoes sliced up. Clearly Elegant, laid out on a beautiful table. If you go to Pinterest, like, you're going to find all kinds of what they call like build your own bars. Like even in the winter, when you do hot chocolate bars, hot cocoa, and you have different marshmallows and broken up candy, and you have peppermint sticks, and you have your own do-it-yourself and save hot cocoa mix with a modular mate, but you have all your little toppings. You're going to definitely love these Clearly Elegant bowls. So you guys see what I'm saying? I just spent 5 minutes giving you a gazillion ideas about how you're going to use these bowls, right? So that's pretty awesome. Yes? Okay, so with that said, I also want to, as we journey through this process of building a bigger vocabulary, I want to teach you the 6 W high words. I learned these and they changed my business. They were a game changer, career changer for me. The 6 W high, write it down. 6 W high, meaning 6 W's, H-I. Okay, so the 6 W's are who, what, which, where, when, why, how, and if. Who, what, which, where, when, why, how, and if. Those are the 6 W high words. And when you can learn to utilize those words in your parties, in your demonstrations, in your conversations, in your recruit interviews, in anything you do, okay, because they're open-ended. They leave a thought process. Don't say, do you want to? You notice that there is no do you in the 6 W high words, okay? So the 6 W high words are thought-provoking, they are open-ended questions, they help engage a conversation, and when you're working with people to date a party or to join your team or to choose to invest in the best, okay, the answer is always in the next question. So when you learn to use the 6 W high words, who, what, which, where, when, why, and then the HIs, how and if. Who, what, which, where, when, why, how, if. Now I gotta tell you, I'm kind of a if person. That's what, in all my career process of learning to use this love language of Tupperware, a vocabulary, a purposeful vocabulary, I'm an if girl. So like a lot of times I'm like, if I was to show you, okay, if you could just take a second and imagine a different lifestyle, that comes naturally to me, and it's going to come with time and practice, okay? But let me give you an example. So, who can you think of? Who can you think of that would love this product as a gift? So if I'm demonstrating the Clearly Elegant bowls and I just walk through all of its features and benefits, and I just gave you one great idea for every $10 in value, and I'm holding it up, and then I start talking about, oh my gosh, so not only for yourself, but who can you think of that would love this as a wedding gift, shower gift, Mother's Day, Easter, birthday, whatever? Isn't this an amazing gift, right? Who can you think of? Write their name down on your order form right now, okay? What would you serve in these? Okay, that's a what word, okay? What would you serve in these? And then engage your audience, okay? Which sizes of this collection would you use most often? Which sizes can you see you and your family using? Like now it's just Clark and I, so we tend to use the smaller ones, you guys. Okay, for everything. We have tuna salad, homemade, made up. We just smart steamed a whole bunch of deviled eggs, and we made egg salad. And we use some of the smaller sizes, even smaller than this is what is constantly in our refrigerator. We set them out. We put out some celery sticks from Fridge Smart, and we've got an amazing healthy snack. But, you know, when my kids come home, like the other night for my son's birthday, all of a sudden we had I asked my son what he wanted. He wanted I want mom's Tosherone taco salad bar. Well, then I had to get out the bigger bowls. So you need the whole set, but which sizes can you see your family using? It's all about them. Don't say, I use this for this, I use this for that. Try to say, which ones can you see your family using? Now, in my home, we, use the word we, not I, use the word we, not I, okay? Because we engages them and it includes them. And so why? Here's another one. Oh, when. Okay, here's it. When. I forgot. Okay, so who can you think of? What would you serve using these? Okay, which sizes would you use most often? Okay, here's when. When it comes to cleanup. Okay, can you just imagine the ease and breeze of it? Oh my gosh, these are dishwasher safe. They're lifetime guaranteed. These are so easy. They're so easy, and they nest and save space. They're awesome. You are gonna love the fact that you chose to invest in these, okay? And why? Why not? You deserve the best, right? Everybody deserves the best, especially if you can get it for free or half price, or better yet, $39 investment. You have your own shopping club discount forever. How cool is that? So how many times a week can you see you and your family using these? How many times a week, okay? And if you were to join our team, did you know that they're on sale right now, but then you get 25% off the sale price? Who couldn't get excited about 70% off? Whatever. Okay, so if you're watching this training video 6 months from now and Clearly Elegant's not on sale, all that, okay, you're gonna have to go back. I'm just giving you an example, and I want you to think about the power of the 6W high words. So show me a heart, show me some love. Who learned something? Did somebody learn something? Or maybe you were just simply reminded of something that's powerful for you, right? Yeah? Okay. So I want you to write down the features, benefits, and heart talk. I want you on your notepad to be thinking about the 6W high words. Oh, good. Here you come. It must be delayed. I'm like, okay, they're hating my training. They're not here. It must be delayed. Oh, good. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I want you to write all the 6W high words down, and then I want you to write a few of your own sentences, because here's the thing. I could provide you a training piece of paper that gives you a list. In fact, I have one, 6W high words and 50 examples. But what I learned is it's really important that you work through this process. It was a class that my business leader taught me years ago, and I had to come back with homework, and I had to write down. I had to take something from the catalog and do exactly what I just taught you to do from start to finish, just using a Clearly Elegant bowl. And then what I learned is I could do that with any product. So features, benefits, heart talk. Think of some things that you can say during your demonstration that include 6W high words, okay, is powerful. Because again, we are impacting, we're persuading people to choose to invest in the best, all right? And so, okay, let me see where I'm at now. All right, oh, I already told you, change. A lot of us, when we're new, we say, I used this, I did that, I made this, I made that. Okay, and your whole party is about you. I want to encourage you to think about, okay, so last night my son came home for his birthday and we had this most amazing taco bar, but you know what? How many times do you see yourself using this? What would your family's traditions be? So you're gonna take a little bit of your I, but you want to turn it around and try to take I out of your demos, and you want to start to say you and we and how many and what if and all that kind of stuff, okay? The other thing I want to tell you is read your catalog. I'm shocked when I do a class at Razzmatazz or a meeting and I say, how many of you read your catalog word for word, cover to cover? Word for word, cover to cover. This is inspiring. If you want to build love language of Tupperware, if you want to build a demonstrator vocabulary, right here on the front page, revolutionize your life. How many of you have adapted that word into your language? How many of you guys say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be at the party tonight. We in Tupperware are going to help you revolutionize your life. How many of you are so excited you're here? Let's thank Jane for being our host tonight. All right. And I'm at the party for 3 reasons. I'm here to, first of all, make sure that Jane, our host, gets the most. Second of all, I'm here to make sure that you guys all know I'm an ambassador of the Tupperware brand, and I am looking for talent. I am looking for people that love Tupperware, because every neighborhood, every street, every city needs to have somebody in their neighborhood, right on their street, that has an open active account with Tupperware, because we want everybody to revolutionize their life, right? It's going to save you so much time and so much money, and you're going to have the best in your kitchen. Who doesn't love having the best? And the third reason why I'm at our party tonight is to make sure that all of you get value for your time, okay? Value for your time. So think about those things as you're working through your demonstration. The word value is big as well. So I want you, your homework is to read your catalog, read your brochure, word for word, cover to cover. Read it, do it, all right? Because I learned a lot. A lot of you say, oh my gosh, Stephanie, how'd you learn to say all that? Where do all those words come from? Well, part of it is my personality, but if you're a different personality than me, you can learn great words. And where you learn them is Tupperware's done an amazing job, like headlining some of our products, like right at the top of this page. It'll say something like, feel good flavor fast. Okay, practice that 10 times. I used to write good little catchphrases. It's like that game, catchphrase. I used to write good little catchphrases on 3x5 cards, and then I would practice them. Okay, feel good, fresh food, fast. Feel good, fresh food, fast. Feel good, fresh food, fast. And I would practice it. And then pretty soon at my parties, I'd be like, how many of you want to have some feel good, fresh food, fast? Right? You're all busy moms. Okay, and we're here to help you realize how Tupperware can impact your life in an amazing money-saving, time-saving way. Could you get excited about that? And then you nod your head and raise your hand, and they all do what you're doing. Okay, but I was taught to do that. Okay, that's not personality. I was taught to do that. So I want you to take time, because you're going to find, if when you read your catalogs or brochures, every time you get a new one, take a highlighter pen and just kind of highlight something that jumps out to you. Okay, I love this. Look at right at the front, right on the front cover of this one. It says, what matters most? Okay, who doesn't want to think about what matters most to them and how Tupperware can make a difference? And think about how these clearly elegant bowls, right, can create some new traditions with savings for your family. It says it right here. See, a lot of you who've come to my parties, you're like, Stephanie, how'd you come up with that? I didn't. I read the catalog, I highlighted the word choice, and then I practiced it on a 3x5 card until it came out naturally the way I would say it. So how I just said that to you is not how it's exactly written here, but it was comfortable for me to say. But that comes with practice, okay? So we're gonna talk about this a little bit. I want you to think about words. So now I want you to get another piece of paper out, and I want you to all play along with me. This is important. If you're watching this training call 6 months from now, get out a piece of paper, and I want you to write words that wow, okay? And words that wow are descriptive words. I want you to think of, and then write A to Z, and I want you to start with the letter A. A. I want you to think of as many descriptive words as you can, starting with the letter A. Just list them. Okay, I'm gonna say awesome. Awesome, amazing. Okay, so start listing as many A words that are good descriptive words as you can. Then go to B. Okay, B. I would say something like beautiful, bold, bodacious. Like, get wild with yourself for a second. You may not use all these words in your demonstration, but here's the thing. Build your list big. Build it big. And then go back and start picking up a product and start looking at its features, benefits, and pulling out a few words, okay? Because what about clarity? What about convenience? What about control? Now, how would you use the word control? That's a good descriptive word, control. I would use that in a great sentence with how many of you can appreciate controlling your own time. And you don't want to be in the drive-thru line anymore. You don't want to waste time. You want to know that you can have amazing fresh food, fast meals in minutes, weeknight, winter dinner kind of mom. How many of you want that? Okay, so dynamic. So I went through and I made a list of as many words as I could think of that start with every letter of the alphabet. Okay, so are you guys with me? Give me a thumbs up, heart, show me you're with me. Okay, so I want you to do that. That's going to be your challenge. That's going to be your 1 week challenge. I want you to come up with, pick one product, create kind of a set. I want you to think about its features, its benefits, and its heart talk, its love language. Like how does it emotionally change someone's life? Because today's families, whether it be men or women or young people, they're going to choose to invest. They're not going to buy Tupperware. They're going to choose to invest in the best at full price dollar if they see value. And if they see it, if you can connect it to an emotion, okay, a better quality of life, less stress, more time with their family, more money in their bank account, saving for that dream summertime vacation. Because today's busy families, they're throwing away a ton of food, they're throwing away a ton of wrapping. And the more you bring our product to light and you use the love language of Tupperware. Now I'm going to tell you, here's my list. It's this big. Okay, this big. Can you see it? Now, I literally sat down one day and I did this exercise, and here's what I came up with. And then I trained on it at a discovery table at a fall fest or a spring fest. My wonderful team did. Okay, I want to give you some other ideas. Okay, legendary, breathtaking, cutting edge, awesome sauce, tempting, integrate, multifunctional, delectable, luscious, potential, gorgeous, technology, snap, impression, ergonomic, perfect, marvelous. So I just went down and randomly listed every kind of descriptive word I can think of. And then you're going to naturally find a way that are words that you would use. Because here's the other thing about connecting with people. Okay, in closing, you have to be authentic. You're going to know what words. Like I tend to say, I'm so excited a lot. Okay, a lot. That's kind of, and that's my words. Some of you would never say that. Like you would not say, I'm so excited, but you might say, you know, I'm thrilled to be here. Or you might say it a different way, but you have to be authentic. You can't use words that aren't necessarily you. So what I want you to do is build an incredible list. Okay, and I want you to find the words through practice that feel a little bit comfortable for you. They won't feel comfortable in the beginning, but if you like them and you can tie them to a product, to a feature and benefit, and then kind of some heart talk, and you can use a little bit bigger words. Okay, and by that I mean so many of you, when I watch people demonstrate, they'll say things like, this is so cool, this is so pretty, and they'll use the same 2 words 85 times in the same demonstration. Okay, if you want a captive audience and you want people to see value and you want them to choose to invest in your set or in your opportunity or in your date book, or, you know, remember every party, every time you're talking, you're on a job interview, they're going to choose to date a party with you, to invite you into their home. They're going to choose to join your team. They're going to choose to invest in your product. So you got to think a little bit deeper than just pretty and cool and saying the same 2 words 85 times. And I'm going to use an example. My son, Cody, did not like English. Okay, words did not come easy to him. He did not enjoy reading. He struggled a lot. Okay, and he tended to write essays and paragraphs in school homework that had, like, he would stretch it out. Like when the teacher said he had to have assignment to write a paragraph, he would like write, you know what I mean, 3 words per line. He would try to get away with as minimal as possible, and he tended to use the very same words over and over and over again. And those of you that are parents, I want you to think about this. You've taught your kids in homework and in school, and you've helped them craft stories and write essays. If you've read some of your kids' and they're not very deep, they haven't put some thought into it, they haven't crafted a message that they really want to convey, that's a lot of how we are when we're brand new in Tupperware, me included. I'm going to give Diana a lot of credit, my upline leader. We had to do this for a whole workshop. I had to sit and craft sentences, and they had to have different words all about clearly elegant. You heard me earlier. I don't have to do that again, but I learned how to do that, and now it comes naturally. How I hold my product comes naturally. Words that I say about it, because I built a language that is in me, and I don't even know. I start saying, I'm like, oh my gosh, isn't this the most amazing chic stylist bowl you've ever seen ever? Like, those words are going to come, but they weren't in my language before Tupperware. I did not walk around and chat with my friends and girlfriends and at high school, because remember, I came into Tupperware at 22. I wasn't at my college classes saying, chic, stylish, delectable, blah, blah. I didn't have those words in my language. I had to learn them. Okay, so your homework, I'm going to post this handout to the page so that you guys can kind of see, but I want you to work through, and I have a challenge for you guys. Are you guys always up for a challenge? Yes. I'm gonna post you pictures too that I have learned to surround myself with words. I feel that words are impactful. I feel that words matter, and words stay with us. Okay, good or bad. We all know that from parenting. What you say lasts. And it's like at a Tupperware party. If you say something very impactful, whether people choose to invest that day or not, your words, the tape, the message that you share is going to play in that person's mind over and over again. So like at a recruit interview, if you weave wonderful imagery and messaging by using a little bit bigger words, and you weave through the 6 W highs, you learn to ask open-ended questions, and you're okay with whatever objection they give you, because the answer is always in the next question. So ask another question. Well, what if you could, how about we do your starter party this way? Can you see that as an opportunity? Like, it's a conversation that you learn and develop with confidence and time. Okay, but imagine, even if you don't get a positive result. We all want recruits, we all want full parties, we all want lots of sales at every party, but what if you don't get a positive result? Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. They're going to play the tape. And what you always say is when someone doesn't say yes or someone doesn't date, I always say, you know what, do me a favor, Jane, that's okay. Do the pillow talk test, okay? Go home, sleep on it. Put your head on your pillow, sleep on it. If you wake up tomorrow morning and some of these things that we chatted about tonight and some of these messages of what you heard tonight at the party ring true to you, and you wake up thinking about it, there's your sign. There's a sign, girlfriend, call me. We can find a way to get some of the most amazing products in your kitchen that are going to truly be systems and solutions that are game changers for your family's lifestyle. Does that sound good? And she's going to be like, okay, right? Guess what? She'll probably wake up thinking about you. All right. So I have a challenge for you guys. Are you ready? I'm going to give away some free stuff. Who wants free stuff? Who wants some razzmatasmic, joyful, fun, free stuff? Okay, I'm going to put together a swag bag, and I have a challenge for you guys. Okay, I want you to make a long list. I want you to take a picture and post it in the comments within 1 week. Because the other thing about WOW words is, what are you going to do? WOW stands for within 1 week. You can sit here and listen to all this training, but if you do nothing with it within 1 week of hearing this training, it's a waste of your time. You just wasted your time. Okay, so I'm investing in you. I'm investing my time. I want you to benefit. So I'm going to double dog down dare you. I want you within 1 week to make a list. I want to see your worksheets. Just chicken scratch, you guys. It's nothing professional, okay? Just chicken scratch. Make a list. Features, benefits, heart talk, okay? Words that come to your mind, words that wow. Okay, and I want you to think about picking out, then just make a chicken scratch. At least show me that you've made a list and that you're working on it. Okay, can y'all do that? And then I just want you to go to the comment section and take a picture of it and post it in the comments. Post a picture. Okay, post a picture. When we have 20 people do that or more, I'm going to do a draw next Saturday morning at 8 a.m. I'm going to jump on and do a draw. So you have 1 week. 1 week. I'm not the next trainer next Saturday, but whoever is, when I'm going to do the drawing, and we're going to post that in the comments. Are you guys excited? You're going to work on building a demonstrative vocabulary. Now you can look forward to, I'm going to post a couple pictures. Okay, so I want you to go to the FSRC tab, and I'm going to post a couple pictures of how I surround myself with words. And you'll enjoy that. And I'm going to post, because it's not just about writing them down. They're in my office. You're going to see where I hang out. And where I think and do my planning, and where I create my demos, or I create my rallies or sales meetings. You're going to see that I'm surrounded by words, because words matter. Okay, what you think about, you bring about. What you put in your mind, what you say out your mouth, is your affirmation. It's your proclamation. It's who you are. It's what you do. Okay, and then I'm going to post this handout just to also give you some thought starters. It's actually an exercise too. If you want to take a picture of this and you highlighted the words that you love, and maybe on the back you add some of your own that maybe are not on my list. Okay, Then there's an exercise for you to create a sentence. Take a product and just create a sentence using a few new words, 2 or 3 new words, and make it a sentence. So how many of you got some value for time today? Oh my gosh, I talked for 49 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't know if we have a time limit on these calls, but sometimes once I get started, that's the way it goes, okay? So I'm wishing you guys a joyful, razzmatasmic, amazing day. Most importantly, I'm wishing you a joyful life and a game changer life, a life that you are excited about. Be that ambassador of Tupperware, be that facilitator of fun, and go out and wow your world with words, okay? Because words matter. Build that vocabulary, okay? Your own Tupper dictionary, so to speak. And it's going to be authentic to you. What words come naturally to me are not going to maybe necessarily come to you. Like maybe you'd never say the word marvelous or whatever. Now, some of you are going to love that word. You're going to be like, I like marvelous. I'm glomming on to that. Okay. Some of you don't say bling-tastic or razzmatasmic. I do. They're my love language. Okay. So create your love language and love what you do and have an amazing, amazing day. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'd love to, again, 1 week. You can do it today, okay? But by next Saturday, if we have at least 20 of you do the homework, I'm drawing, and I'm going to ship that one winner a whole bunch of love stuff from me that'll help you build your business. Are you guys excited about that? Okay, have a great week, everybody. Bye. Go watch your My Week every Saturday morning. Watch your My Week. It's a brand new month. Have a great day. Bye. Love you too. Oh, I love all the hearts. Thank you guys. Who doesn't love love, right? Okay, bye.